Hello children, in this video we will learn how to calculate quartiles, that is Q1 and Q3. So let us start with individual series. So one individual series is given here 18, 12, 15, 16, 14, 10 and 20. So the first step which is required here is to arrange this series in an ascending order. So it is arranged 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18 and 20. Now first we have to get the size of first quartile, that is Q1 is equal to formula is size of n plus 1 by fourth term. We are using here 4 because it is quartile. It divides the series into 4 equal parts. So Q1 is equal to size of n plus 1 by fourth term. So n refers to the number of observations of the items in the given series. So the items are 7. So 7 plus 1 by fourth term, that is second term. So in the arranged series we have to locate the second term. So second term is 12. So Q1 is equal to 12. Now to find out the third quartile, we have to use the formula first to get its size. So Q3 is equal to size of 3 times n plus 1 by fourth term. So n plus 1 by fourth term we have already got it as second term. So Q3 will be size of sixth term, that is 3 into 2, sixth term. Now this sixth term we will locate in the given series. So in the series the sixth term it is 18. So the value of third quartile will be equal to 18. Now let us take the example of a discrete series and learn how to find out the quartiles. So one example of discrete series is given here. These variables are given to us as well as the frequencies. So the first requirement in discrete series is to find out the cumulative frequency of the given series. So we have found out CF 2, 6, 16, 24, 30 and 34. So the total number of observation of this discrete series is 34. So Q1, again we have to use the same formula to get its size. So size of n plus 1 by fourth term. So here we will get the size as 8.75th term. So this 8.75 we have to locate in the cumulative frequency. If this value is not there, we have to look the next highest value after 8.75. So that is 16. So the value corresponding to 16 is 20. So Q1 will be equal to 20. Similarly, we have to find out the third quartile. So since it is third quartile, so size will be equal to 3 times n plus 1 by fourth term. So that 3 times n plus 1 by fourth term, we will get 26.25th term. And this we have to locate in the cumulative frequency. So in the given series, we can see that 26 point that it is not given. So next highest value after that 26 is next highest value after 26.25 is 30 in this cumulative frequency, and the corresponding value or the variable x value is also 30. So the third quartile 30 in this case. So Q3 is equal to 30. Now let us understand how to find these quartiles Q1 and Q3 in case of continuous series. So one example of continuous series we have taken. So here also the first requirement is to find out the cumulative frequency, and after that we have to get the size of Q1. So in this case, size of Q1 we will get 9.5th class. So this class we have to highlight in this particular given example. So since this 9.5 is not in the cumulative frequency, so its next highest value, that is 12. So that particular class we have to select to find out quartiles Q1, to find out Q1. So now using the formula of this Q1, that is similar to that of median, only in place of n by 2 we have to write n by 4, the size of the quartile. So L plus n by 4 minus CF divided by the frequency into the class width. So lower limit of that selected class is 10, n by 4 is 9.5. Cumulative frequency we have to take of the previous class, so that is equal to 4. We can see here cumulative frequency is 4, and divided by the frequency of the same class. So the frequency of the same class is 8 here, and into 10, that is the class width. So by putting up these values and solving them, we will get the value of Q1 as 16.875. Similarly, we can find out the third quartile. So first we have to get the size. So that will be equal to 3 into n by 4th class. N by 4 we have already calculated as 9.5. So 9.5 into 3. So we will get 28.5th class. Now this 28.5th class we will locate in the cumulative frequency. So this 28.5th class is not given. So its next highest value we will locate, and that is 30. So this particular class we will select in order to calculate the third quartile. So again here we will apply the formula. Third quartile is equal to L plus 3n by 4 minus cumulative frequency by frequency into the class widths. Now lower limit of that selected class is 40. You can see here lower limit of the class is 40. So 40 plus 3n by 4 is 28.5, and the cumulative frequency we have to take of the previous class. So it is 28 divided by the frequency of the same class. So the frequency of the same selected class, it is 2. So by putting up these values in the formula, and after calculating, we will get the value of third quartile, and that is in this case 42.5. I hope you have understood how to calculate the value of quartiles in different types of series. Thank you.